Hey there, welcome to another deep dive. This time, we're going backstage in Hollywood, sifting through all the latest headlines, from those crazy wildfires to box office numbers, and of course, a little sprinkle of celebrity romance. Let's just jump right in. So first up, those wildfires raging through LA, they really shook things up. Big events like the Critics' Choice Awards, they had hit the pause button. They're rescheduled now for January 26th. And some movie premieres, like Pamela Anderson's The Last Showgirl, and that Robbie Williams biopic, Better Man. They got completely scrapped because of all the smoke and safety concerns, It's even impacting the Oscars. The Academy had to push back the voting period and nominee announcements. It really makes you realize how nature can just throw a curveball, even to the biggest names in Hollywood. Speaking of curveballs, there's some legal drama brewing. Blake Lively is suing her. Ends with Us, co-star and director Justin Baldoni, citing emotional distress. This has sparked a lot of conversation about what goes on behind the scenes in Hollywood and the pressure that actors face. It'll be interesting to see how this unfolds. But hey, it's not all smoke and lawsuits. We've got some heartwarming news, too. Marissa Lawrence and Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence, they just welcomed their baby girl, Shaylin Lawrence. Congrats to the happy family. Now back to those wildfires for a second. Director Jim Jarmusch, he's been pretty outspoken, pointing a finger at climate change deniers for the severity of the situation. This has definitely added fuel to the fire, so to speak, bringing the issue of environmental responsibility front and center in Hollywood. It's a debate that's not going away anytime soon. But time for a little celebrity gossip. The rumor mill is buzzing with speculation about Tom Holland and Zendaya possibly being engaged. Zendaya was spotted with a ring at the Golden Globes, and even Tom's dad has been dropping hints on Patreon. No official confirmation yet, but fans are definitely reading into every little detail. Meanwhile, all right, let's shift gears and talk about some exciting new projects coming out of Hollywood. Get this, Jason Momoa is officially joining the DC Universe as Lobo in the upcoming Supergirl movie. Fans have been waiting for him to take on a more comedic, action-packed role. And it looks like Lobo is the perfect fit. There's also a ton of casting rumors swirling around. There's talk about Cynthia Erivo possibly taking on the role of Storm in the MCU, which would be amazing for representation. Then there's the whole issue of recasting T'Challa, which has fans both excited and a little apprehensive about how Marvel will handle such an iconic character. And get this, there are whispers about Kathryn Hahn joining the cast of a live-action Tangled, possibly as Mother Gothel. Can you imagine her bringing her signature wit and energy to that role? It would be incredible. And for all you Punisher fans out there, there's a glimmer of hope for the show's return, with speculation about whether John Bernthal will be back as Frank Castle. Here's a twist. There's talk about some big screen franchises making their way to the small screen. We might be seeing Assassin's Creed, Fast and Furious, and even Jurassic World getting the TV treatment. This could be a cool way to explore these worlds in more detail, with new storylines and characters. Okay, let's talk box office numbers and see which films are making waves. Mufasa, the prequel to The Lion King, has raked in a whopping $476 million worldwide. While some fans are loving this expansion of the Lion King universe, others think it lacks the magic of the original. I guess you can't please everyone. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is speeding its way to success, with $336 million globally. Fans are digging the action-packed adventure, although some have criticized the plot. Looks like Sonic is still a crowd-pleaser. Nosferatu, the horror remake, has been a bit divisive. Some folks appreciate the modern twist, while others think it can't hold a candle to the original. It's pulled in $169 million worldwide, so it's definitely finding an audience. Moana 2 is riding a wave of success, with a global total of $960 million. The sequel's getting praise for its stunning visuals and engaging storyline. But not everyone thinks it surpasses the first film. Sequels always have big shoes to fill. Wicked, the much-anticipated movie adaptation of the hit Broadway musical, has soared to $681 million worldwide. While the visuals are getting rave reviews, some die-hard fans of the stage production aren't as impressed. It's always tough to adapt a beloved musical for the big screen. And last but not least, we have A Complete Unknown, charming audiences with its indie spirit. And earning $41.8 million domestically, it seems to be resonating with a specific crowd, but hasn't quite broken into the mainstream. Now let's peek at what's coming to theaters next week. Wolfman is hitting the big screen, with Julia Garner, known for her incredible range and intensity, taking on the lead role. It's a fresh take on the classic werewolf legend, so horror fans mark your calendars. Also hitting theaters is Unstoppable, based on a true story from the world of wrestling, with Jennifer Lopez at the helm. It's bound to be a powerful and inspiring watch. Jennifer Lopez always brings her A-game if streaming is more your style. Apple TV Plus is premiering The Last Thing He Told Me. This suspenseful series features Jennifer Garner as a woman whose life is turned upside down when her husband vanishes. Based on Laura Dave's best-selling novel, it promises a gripping blend of mystery and emotional depth. Jennifer Garner always delivers a captivating performance. Well, that's a wrap on our Hollywood Roundup for this week. From wildfires and lawsuits to heartwarming baby news and exciting new projects, we've covered a lot of ground. But before we go, I want to leave you with something to ponder with all these reboots and sequels. And familiar faces taking on new roles, it makes you wonder, is Hollywood running out of fresh ideas? Or are these stories a way to tap into something familiar, something that resonates with us on a deeper level? Maybe it's a bit of both. It's definitely something to think about as you watch those trailers. And decide what to add to your watch list. Until next time. Keep exploring the world of movies and TV shows. There's always something new to discover. And who knows? Maybe you'll find your next favorite film or series right around the corner. See ya.